How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of ConstantlyVariedFitness. First, I want to start this episode off saying that I'm sorry for the lack of videos lately. Just been getting busier. Expect videos every Saturday from here on out, and then maybe some sporadic ones throughout the week. My goal is at least 2 a week. That's very doable, especially if I do just some of these shorter ones where I just kind of look at the camera and give you guys some different details and content, different things going on, or some things that I see and notice and I think I should mention to you guys. So expect a lot more videos in the future. So this video is going to talk about why you may not need weightlifting shoes. The reason I want to talk about this is because not everyone needs a pair of weightlifting shoes. Should everyone have a pair? Yeah, I mean, if you have the money to spend, go ahead and grab a pair. They might help you with your Olympic lifts, but don't think that it's needed if you're just a CrossFitter. Think if you just have a good pair of CrossFit shoes, that might be all you need throughout your CrossFit career. So a lot of the different gyms that I've been to and that I've coached at, most people will come in with really tight bodies, just their hips, ankles, shoulders, all over the place. They're really restricting the range of motion. They're really tight. And weightlifting shoes for them might be necessary because while they're really restricting all these motions, these shoes are going to help them keep an upright chest in their squat. They're going to help them get their hips below parallel, which is not recommended. It's mandatory if you want to do an RX workout with squats in it. Hip crease has to go below parallel, whether you're doing an air squat, goblet squat, any different variation of a squat, hip crease needs to go below parallel. So if you're someone that's new, you're really tight, weightlifting shoes might be for you. That doesn't mean your first month or two go buy a pair. Work with your coaches, try to do lots of stretches, lots of static stretches, a lot of just holding positions. Try to work your body out of those tight places and try to open up that range of motion. And after several months, if you notice, bang, I can get my hips below parallel. Wow, I can put my shoulders up and back behind my head. You might not need weightlifting shoes. Buy a good pair of CrossFit shoes. Boom, you can do overhead squats in them. You can do all this other stuff. But if you're someone that already has fairly good ankle mobility, especially ladies, ladies in general just have amazing mobility coming in. Usually all of them, no matter how much they worked out in the past or if they haven't done sports in the past, usually most females will have fairly good mobility. But if you're someone, whether you're a guy or girl, whoever, if you have really good ankle or hip mobility and you're able to keep an upright torso and you have really beautiful squat without weightlifting shoes, you might actually be hindering yourself by putting on weightlifting shoes. So one of the big main issues with wearing weightlifting shoes while you have really good ankle mobility is that might cause you, because of that elevated surface of the heel, that might cause your knees to travel more forward than they normally do. And if your knees are traveling really excessively far forward, it's going to put a lot of torque in your knees. A lot of torque in your knees can create a lot of knee pain, which is obviously no bueno. We don't want that. The other issue that causes, if your knee is traveling really far forward, it's harder for you to get your hip below your knee, because if your knee is here, if I have a nice vertical shin and my shin starts going down, and this is my knee coming down at this angle, it's harder for me to get my hips below that angle. If this is my shin and I squat perfectly straight with my shins and I'm coming down, boom, it's fairly easy to get below parallel. But if this is my knee, this is my calf and this is my thigh, and my knee is doing all this bending, it's harder for me to close that angle between my thigh. I'm looking at the screen. Sorry, I'm trying to diagram this as best as I can. But it's really hard if your knee's going real far forward to get that thigh down at that angle. So that covers the basic squats: front squat, back squat, just body weight squat, goblet squats, all those type of more traditional types of squats you see a lot in CrossFit. You don't necessarily need weightlifting shoes for those if you have good ankle and hip mobility. But another thing to keep in mind, if you have really poor shoulder mobility, so if you have really forward rolled over shoulders, or your back is just super tight and you're unable to open up a lot and get that overhead positioning, like for an overhead squat, you might need weightlifting shoes. But don't think because you have these shoes and they're helping you get this range of motion a little easier that you can just stop stretching. Still keep stretching, still keep helping your body break up and get that full mobility in all your body parts, thus allowing you to be safer, be more comfortable and less pain, and just move better overall with the shoes or without them. And also, there's a lot of workouts in CrossFit where, let's say you're doing double unders and heavy squat cleans. I don't want to wear my lifters during double unders. My ankles are going to be jacked up and it's going to be so much extra weight you have to jump with versus a lighter CrossFit shoe. There might be running in the workout. There might be, pull-ups or bar muscle-ups, something. You don't want the excess weight if you can get in that full range of motion without it. All right, and that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. If you don't already, follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram account is blowing up. Thank you guys so much for following me on there. I post a lot of different original memes. Like I got a couple comments the other day talking about like, oh, you know, you threw your watermark on this, but you know, if someone else made this, all my memes are 100% original. Someone else might have a similar meme to mine. I might, you know, see something, it might trigger something in my head to make my own meme, but 100%, every single meme on that page is originally mine. I also keep you guys updated on videos that I post here, so if you might not see a video straight away on here, you can see on there, boom, new videos up, check it out whenever you have free time. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to my Instagram, link down below, and we'll see you guys next time.